Hi everyone, I am Polampalli Uma from the Department of ECE, RVNSC College of Engineering, Guntur, which is located in Andhra Pradesh. And I have recently completed my online internship on embedded systems in MX Information Technologies, and I have done my project which is washing machine simulator using PIC16F877A microcontroller, and I am very grateful to have this internship and thanks for the MX Information Technology. Here is the table of contents, and first one introduction, and second one embedded systems and its components, software used, that is which software we have used, and PIC16F8 microcontroller, embedded C, and peripheral descriptions, project demonstrations, and sample outputs also there. Move to next slide. Introduction. Washing machines are used to reduce human labor and save time. Washing machines are used that is reduced our human time and save that time. And washing machines have an important place in the modern society. In this modern society, we have to replace that, and we have to replace an important it plays important role. And nowadays we can see various kinds of washing machines. Yes, we can see various types of washing machines in this generation, and customers want to have fully automatic machines instead of semi automatics, and customers also likely to take the automatic machines which is instead of semi automatics. Why? Because they are not supposed to do work hard. And in this project we have built a simple washing machine prototype using PIC16F877A microcontroller. In this project we have done washing machine project. And the next slide is introduction to embedded systems. Embedded systems means it is a combination of both hardware and software electronic gadgets to do a specific task. That is, embedded systems means software and the hardware, the combination of software and hardware both to do a specific task, that is known as embedded systems. For example, embedded systems include microcontrollers in households, appliances like washing machine is an embedded system, and that we have built in this project also, and industrial control systems in manufacturing plants. It is a plants manufacturing, and the navigator systems in automobiles and medical devices like pacemakers and insulin pumps. And next slide is types of embedded systems. Types of embedded systems means there are two types, based on performance and functionality requirements and based on performance of microcontroller. These are two types, and here based on performance and functionality requirements are real time and network and mobile and standalone. These are the four types of performance functionality requirements. Based on microcontroller, they are small scale, medium scale, and sophisticated. These are the types of embedded systems. And next slide, components of embedded systems. There are several types of embedded systems components, and middle one is the CPU. CPU is the heart of all, and control processing unit. Here is a analog to digital converter also there, and digital to analog converter also there, and it is auxiliary systems and diagnostic ports and memory. Memory is nothing but it stores some data. And PIC microcontroller means it is a microcontroller. That is, to build this project we are using PIC16F877A microcontroller. We are using a microcontroller that is called PIC16F8 877A microcontroller, and that the specifications are, it has some specifications. It has 40 pins and it has 5 ports in total: port A and port B, port C, port D and port E. Port A has 6 pins, port B, port C, port D has 8 pins, and also port E have 3 pins. It supports serial communications, but it has 2 pins, TX and RX. It only supports the serial communications, which is having 2 pins only, that is TX and RX. It can also supports SPA protocol. It supports SPA protocol. We have oscillator frequency. Here is the next slide. Softwares used. First one, PIC16Lab and MPL Lab, Xenon compiler and PIC16F877A compiler. And here is the Emertxe. We have to learn Emertxe. We have to learn basics of C. C is important for embedded systems, absolutely, and due to its efficiency, probability and low level access, enabling precise control over hardware and optimal reduced utilization, because it is very useful to embedded. We have to learn C programming first. Data types and variables. We have to learn first data types and variables. I have learned about data types and variables in internship. Understanding different types of variables and data types declarations for efficiency memory usage. Data types and variables are used to more efficient of memory usage. And pointers and memory management. Pointers, the main impact was pointers and memory management, manipulating memory addressing and accessing hardware register directly. Pointers is used to address the memory directly. It have more impact in whole C. We have to learn first pointers in C. Control structures, implementing decisions, making logic and repetitive tasks. First we have to build our own logics by doing the tasks on every day. Functions and modular programming, encapsulating reusable code block and facilitating modular software design. We have to design all the C programming. We have to learn first C. And pre-processed directives, manipulating source code before complication. And here is the next slide. Peripherals. We have used in the washing machine program 5 peripherals are used. LED means a light emitting diode, a semiconductor device that emits light when an electric current passes through it. LED are commonly used in various applications. LEDs are very useful. LEDs we used everywhere. LED is an external device connected to microcontroller part. A port is interface between the controller and external peripherals. Peripherals, we have used LED, CLCD and timers, digital keypads and fan and buzzer. We have learned about many types of peripherals, and all that peripherals, combination of all that peripherals, we designed a new washing machine prototype. We have built a prototype using these peripherals. LEDs are commonly used in various applications. LEDs are very useful. LEDs are used in commonly various applications, including indicators, display, illumination, and as components in electronic systems due to their efficiency. LEDs are commonly used. LED is an external device. It is an external device. LED means it is on or off. We have written the code. we have already written the code for this LED and it has implemented. And here is the tactile switch as digital keypad. It is one of peripheral. Tactile switch as a digital keypad. It is a digital keypad. In microcontroller, switches are often used as an input to control the device or to interact with the user. It is used to interact with the user. When the button is pressed, the switches turn on. When the button is released, the switches turn off. When the button is pressed, when we press the button, it turns on, and we off the button, it turns off. Here is the next slide. CLCD. CLCD means character liquid crystal display. It is used to display some of the characters. Liquid crystal display is a flat panel display technology that uses liquid crystal to modulate light and display images or text. It is used to display some characters or images or text, some materials. LCDs is equal to the CLCD, but there is a slight difference between CLCD and LCD. LCDs operate by modulating light through liquid crystals controlled by the electric signals. LCDs are controlled by the electric signals, but not CLCDs. Important pins for interfacing with on LCD, including power, VDD and VSS. VDD means voltage drain, VSS means source, and control RS, RW and E. And data lines are D0 to D7. The data lines are D0 to D7. Here we have 8 data lines. Along the contact pins V output and the black light pin A and K. These are the pins A and K. And we have including powers, and we have VDD and we have source. Source is connected to the ground. VDD is connected to the upper part, and the controllers are RS, RW, and E. And data lines D0 to D7, and control pins are V output. And here is the interrupts. Interrupts is a microcontroller or hardware or software that temporarily suspended the normal program execution to handle critical events or external stimulate. An external or internal request required to MPU to stop the processing. It is used to stop the processing, and or either internal or external attends to the request. It waits for the request. And two types of hardware and software. Here are the interrupts. Interrupts are two types. There are hardware and the software. Interrupts is it is a microcontroller, and this is a program execution to handle critical events. Interrupts is used to handle the critical events. Here is the next slide called timers. Timers means timer is a microcontroller or versatile hardware. Versatile means it doing many things. Hardware. And sorry for the disturbance. Timers. Module used for measuring time intervals, generating precious timing signals, and implementing time critical. And they can be configured to operate in various modes, including timers, counters, pulse width modulation. There are timers 3 types: PWM, PWM pulse width modulation, PAM pulse amplitude modulation, and capture modes catering to a wide range of timing requirements. Timers often latches features adjustable prescalars and reload values, allowing for the fine-grained control over the timing resolution and period, essential for applications such as control communications protocols and real-time systems. Timers is a microcontroller and versatile hardware of a module used for measuring the time intervals. Timers are used to measure the time intervals, which is used for sinusoidal signals and rectangular signals. These are it is used to measure and generating the precious timing signals. It is used to timing signals and implementing the time critical operations, and it implements. This is all about timers. And so this is the PIC16F877A microcontroller. This is the PIC Genius board. We have to select it in this board. We have uploaded the code load hex, and I have already uploaded to this board. We have to press this button for reset. So I have already uploaded the code. So here we can see that in CLCD, press key 5 to power on the washing machine. So whenever I will press key 5, it can shows the washing machine program daily, heavy, white and here we have whites, delicates, and so many options we have available for washing machine. So I will select the woolens. After pressing the long time the switch, it will go to the switch mode of the operations. I will press this long time and it takes the time. We have to wait for few seconds because of it will take the time. We can see that different types of modes we have: auto, low and medium, and next one auto, low, medium, and press this button long time. So we can see that switch 5 for the start. Here switch 5, I will press the switch 5 and we can see that our washing machine is on, our clothes are washing. I will press the switch. So here we can see that whenever I will press the switch button 6, the fan is off. So like the clothes are off washing. So I will press the button. We can see that how it will be operated. So the fan is off. Switch. I have to press the switch 5 button. I will press this. My clothes are washing now. Here we can see that my fan is running. So we have to wait for the few seconds. I will set the timing for 30 seconds, and whenever this timing is completed, automatically it offs. It will shows the buzzer to me. We can also use this project for another projects also, not only this project, using PIC microcontroller board and MX lab MPX lab ID is. So that all about this. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you all.